Round 16 of the FIA Motocross World Championship burst into life at Assen with the MX2 riders, and it was David Puchis, Red Bull KTM, who grabbed the foxhole shot. Behind him, his teammate Paul Jonas, but by the end of the lap, Jonas was through and into the lead. Max Anstey was there in third place. Behind them, Julian Lieber in fourth. Anstey found his way past the number 85 of David Puchis to climb into second. And then a lap or so later, Puchis made a slight mistake and riders started to go through on him, including Tim Geiser. Max Anstey then on lap 3 fell from second place as he was challenging Jonas for the lead. Anstey would eventually come home in 9th. Championship candidate number 92, Valentin Guillot, had a weekend he would rather forget, coming home in 15th. Julian Lieber, though, was running higher in second position, but this pass from Tim Geiser enabled the Honda rider to go through into the lead on lap 12, and 2 laps later, he passed Paul Jonas to take over the lead and win the race. Jonas was second, Lieber was third. A big weekend for the MXGP class as Romain Febvre could clinch the world title if he was to beat Gauthier Paulin here this weekend. Max Nagel grabbed the foxhole shot. Sean Simpson fell at turn 3. By the end of the lap, though, the Scot was up into 7th as the two Hondas battled. A slight miscommunication between Paulin and Bobuchev as Paulin charged through into the lead. Bobuchev was in second, but that mistake cost him, and Simpson, 2 turns later, found himself into second place. A lap later, he burst past Gauthier Paulin, who got held behind the back markers, and it was Sean Simpson who led the way before the halfway point. Romain Febvre, meanwhile, started down in 9th, got himself onto the rear wheel of Glenn Koldenoff in 5th, and was challenging for 4th. 1 or 2 mistakes, though, may have just reminded Romain Febvre there was more at stake. Gauthier Paulin lost time but not positions in the closing stages when he threw his Honda down, but it was a win for Sean Simpson. Paulin was second, Bobuchev third, Koldenoff 4th, Febvre was 5th. In MX2 Race 2, once again, David Puchis, Red Bull KTM, grabbed the foxhole shot, but his teammate Paul Jonas lost the front and spun out. He damaged the front brake in that incident as riders went through and clipped the handlebar. The lever was completely broken off of the perch. He lasted a lap, he came back in. The KTM mechanics completely took the front brake off, the caliper included. He went out and rejoined the race in what was an eventful one for Paul Jonas, but he was the championship leader at that point. He fought on, though, heroically, eventually coming home in 13th position as Max Anstey on the Monster Energy DRT Kawasaki number 99 went after Puchis and found his way into the lead on lap 6. And 4 laps later, Puchis was out. A previous wrist injury, the cause of concern. Geiser barged his way down the inside of Brent Van Donnick to take over 3rd place with about 2/3 distance gone. Then he found his way past the 91 of Siwa to go 2nd. He then went after Max Anstey, but Anstey was too far gone, and it was he who grabbed the race win. Geiser was 2nd, Siwa was 3rd, Van Donnick was 4th, Petar Petrov was 5th. Paul Jonas came home in 13th position. And the overall Grand Prix belonged to Tim Geiser on 47 points. He clawed 10 points more than Max Anstey. Van Donnick on the podium for the first time in MX2. Geiser now leads the championship, 13 clear of Jonas, and Anstey loses ground on the championship lead this weekend. He had to settle for 2nd overall in the Grand Prix behind Tim Geiser. And for Tim Geiser and the Honda Garibaldi team, that's 5 Grand Prix victories now for the Slovenian. You can see the disappointment on Anstey's face in 2nd and the delight on the face of Brent Van Donnick, who took his first podium in MX2 here. It was the first podium as well for the Kamiya Yamaha team that he rides for. But what a time to take over the championship lead. Tim Geiser, the new leader, with 2 rounds to go.
It was just amazing weekend. The start was not so good. I have many crashes yesterday, big one. Yeah, the start of the weekend was not the best, but anyway, today I think we have two solid starts, and then riding was pretty good. You know, first race coming from behind to the first place, and then second race also didn't have the best start, but you know, that sport, it can happen. So I'm really happy one more time, and just want to say thank you to all my team, you know, and yeah, all my family, everybody. Thank you.
Congratulations, Tim. Thank you.
MXGP Race 2, and what a race it was as well. Goldenhoff making a better start, but it was Jose Boutron on the Marchetti Racing Team KTM who grabbed the foxhole shot. Davide Guarnieri went down at turn 1. Boutron was leading the way. Ferris challenging for the lead, but got a little bit out of shape. That pushed him back down to 5th. Febvre went through, so too did Sean Simpson and Jeremy Van Horbig. Febvre then found his way past the number 17 of Boutron to get himself in a second, and went after the race leader, Evgeny Bobyshev, who had 1 or 2 moments whilst leading around this tough Assen circuit. By lap 11, though, Febvre was all over the Russian, made this hard pass to take over the lead at the halfway mark. Sean Simpson was a little bit further down. He was in 3rd place, but Romain Febvre, though, came over the line to take the win in race 2. He was unsure if he was world champion at this point because Gauthier Paulin was still circulating, and when he came over the line in 4th, it was confirmed that Romain Febvre was world champion in MXGP. The first title for Yamaha since Tony Cairoli in 2009. Romain Febvre winning in his rookie season in the MXGP class. But the Grand Prix belonged to Sean Simpson on the Hitachi Revo KTM. Febvre 2nd overall, Goldenhoff 3rd for Rockstar Energy Suzuki Europe. Paulin 4th overall this weekend. His title is over. But Febvre confirmed world champion. Paulin now 102 points further back, cannot catch Febvre. And Bobyshev is 3rd. But for Sean Simpson and Hitachi Revo KTM, his 2nd Grand Prix victory of the season, this time here in the tough sand of Assen. Romain Febvre 2nd, Glenn Goldenhoff 3rd. And Romain Febvre collected the gold plate. He is world champion in MXGP 2015.
Romain Febvre, you are the 2015 MXGP World Champion. What a day for you, what a year. Just tell us what was going through your mind during that race. Did you even know?
Yeah, I was not sure. You know, everything can happen always. And yeah, I look back always, and I saw Glenn was 2nd and 3rd Simpson. So I was counting, but I said, don't know. I will see after the finish. And I saw everyone happy with the flag and everything. So, you know, I cannot thank the team enough. They did a great job every day. And, you know, first year in MXGP rookie, and just won the championship. So I still don't believe it, and I will enjoy this moment for sure, and I will be stronger next year also.
Great job. Huge congratulations. Romain Febvre, our new MXGP World Champion.